are you gonna get here?
I'm gonna get there as soon as I can. Mama, the ambulance will probably get there before I do.
Well, that's gonna be too late. Oh, God. Oh, God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Mama, you just gotta calm down.
You're never here when I need you. I've always been
Stop
there
yelling,
for you.
stop yelling.
And
No,
you
no,
know it.
I'm not taking my
No,
car.
stop yelling.
What the hell is that ambulance? Mama, I'm on the way. Hang in there, Mama, please.
I'm gonna die.
No, Mama, I'm not gonna let you die. Mama, just hang in there. Please, Mama, hang in there. I'm on the way. Oh my God. It's gonna be all right. Where's your family? Where's your mother? Your father? Where the hell is the car? You're gonna be okay. Hello? You okay?
I can't. I can't. Don't let him die.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm on my way. There's been a terrible accident at the Bleecker Crossroads. Cut off. No, Bleecker.
Anyone hurt, son?
I don't know. That's all I know.
This facility is intended for real emergencies, not for traumas that can be treated in the home. We're gonna keep her here tonight. And if this happens again, I'm gonna have to ask you to seek help elsewhere.
You would like to do it, but you can't. Who are you trying to fool? Just look at yourself. I can do this. I've got to do this. Stop kidding yourself. It's been 15 years. It's never gonna change.
While at the planetarium, you'll experience a journey into an ancient question not even your smart apps can answer. The world is moving quickly to its end. And the days are coming when those who live upon Earth shall be sieged with great terror, and when I shall draw near to visit the inhabitants of Earth, when I shall require from those who do evil the penalty of their sin, and they shall drink the wine of God's wrath, poured unmixed into the cup of his anger. And they will be tormented with fire and sulfur in the presence of the holy angels of the Lamb forever and ever.
So we are the enemies of our fate, or so we are told.
We leap to our deaths.
Now, I'm going to ask this question, and I don't expect any of you to know the answer. Maybe someone might surprise me.
In canon or apocryphon, in what chapter, text, or verse is there written anything that can tell us how we get out of this fate?
What is the word for that?
I didn't think so.
Where are you going? Fine. Don't let me keep you from your date with ignorance. Get out!
You have got to be kidding.
What is this? Sure.
Yo, Prof! What, you getting your drink on?
That's very funny. Have you seen Michael?
You changed my grade, and I'll tell you.
You know, Lionel, it occurs to me, in a world where we are condemned by our words and thoughts, you are uniquely disadvantaged. David.
Hey, do you want a beer?
No, I'm fine. Listen, have you seen Michael?
No, I haven't. And I hope I don't.
Michael, you having a good time?
Yes.
Hey, listen, I think you can drop this. Where are you going? You in a hurry?
I have an appointment with ignorance.
Cynthia, let's get out of here.
Why don't you get out of here?
What is this music?
It's a requiem.
It's beautiful.
It's a what?
It's
It sounds dead, all right.
I love it.
No, I don't. I think it's boring.
What do you call it?
It isn't finished.
Yeah, but do the world a favor and keep it that way. I said stop. I hate it.
You'll come around to it.
I'm not coming around to any death song. Are you trying to tell me something? Hey, man, I'm talking to you. Hey, man, I'm talking to you. I said for you to stop. Let me go. Make him stop. Make him stop. Let go of me. See how bad you are now that you're alone. I'm gonna start kicking your teeth out unless you have a really good reason for why you're always on me.
Why must you do this?
Who the hell do you think you are? Where the hell did you come from?
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Come on now. You kill me? Whatever you have to say, I want to hear it and it better make sense to me.
Do yourself a favor. You're not ready for this.
I'm ready to knock you out if you don't tell me.
Yes?
Yeah, police business. Detective Wilkes, Harris.
Come in.
Talk to you, yeah.
I think the best way to start this would be to ask, do you know why we're here?
I have no idea.
Take a look at this.
Recognize it?
Yes.
What is it?
It is the Nissan Shahib.
The what?
Nissan Shahib. It is the emblem of the Sikhs. Yeah. You'll see here the two-edged sword symbolizing truth and justice. And then you'll also see, in addition, here is a round throwing weapon, which is called the chakran. On these two swords, they represent God's spiritual power.
You said it was a weapon.
Well, yes and no. I mean, it...
Well, which is it?
Well, yes, but it's not really a weapon. It's more of a symbol.
Well, relax. I understand. Some people confuse a badge with a license. Anything you can imagine can be used to kill somebody. Isn't that right, Wilkes?
Yeah, that's right.
But in this case, somebody confused a symbol for a weapon and killed somebody.
Killed somebody? Who?
Take a wild stab.
Dirk Pope. Yeah, he's my student. I mean, is that why you're here?
No, not entirely.
Well, then what's going on here?
Well, we just heard that when it comes to this kind of mystical symbology, that you're the man.
Yeah, take it easy. Don't worry. Nobody's accusing anybody of anything. This is all just routine.
Were you at a party yesterday?
Yes, but I left very quickly.
Well, why was that?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I suppose that the person that I went to speak to didn't have anything to say.
So you left?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on to that. We may need to chat. You know, you don't strike me as being very put out. I mean, he was your student.
Well, it wasn't like I really knew him. He was more of just a grade in my book.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
I let myself out.
Guys, wrapped up tight.
And they shall go out and look on the dead bodies of men who have rebelled against me. For their worm shall not die, their fire shall not be quenched, and they shall be an abhorrence to all flesh.
Suicide hotline?
It's me again.
Tell me what's going on. Now promise me you won't hurt yourself while you're on the phone.
Please, no. No, stop.
Be transformed, Helen.
No, no. Not that.
This is not that. Not this time. You must turn away from the things that you are doing.
How can I do that when what I am is what I do?
Well, that time has ended.
If that were true, there would be no need to stop.
You must accept the things that you have done to face the things that will follow.
It isn't done. I can't help that.
Maybe I can. You are beginning to get in the way of the things that I do.
Now, how about helping us out here? Who can tell us something about the night of the party?
Everybody seemed to be having a good time.
Come on. This is somebody you went to school with and now he's dead.
I still can't believe he's dead.
How about it?
I don't say nothing unless I have to.
What? What's that supposed to be funny? Well, look who's talking.
I ain't no rat. Unless you got some cheese.
You know, you can go to jail for withholding evidence, but then again, you know all about withholding evidence, don't you? Huh?
I don't have a problem with you.
Well, I've got a real problem with you. So we find ourselves in this situation again, Lionel. I might not have been able to get enough on you last time. But let me find out if you had something to do with this, you little prick. I swear to God, I'll nail your ass to the cross.
Lionel, what's wrong? Lionel, what's going on?
Something happened. Son, talk to us.
He's coming. And I can't hide from him. I'm going to die!
Stop it! Who's coming, Lionel? Who's coming?
I can't tell you!
You better fucking answer me!
I can't!
You better fucking answer me!
I can't! If I tell you, he'll come after you too. Oh.
Hello, Professor.
Michael? How did you get in here?
It was unlocked. You only thought you needed that. I wanted to ask you something.
Not right now, Michael. All these murders, all I have is killing on my mind.
You can't seem to get enough of that.
What?
If that's all you think about, what do you expect is going to happen?
What are you trying to say?
You got another thing coming. Wrap your mind around that.
Michael. What was it you wanted to ask me?
If I could end all of your problems, would you ask me to?
That was it?
Did you ever do anything you regretted?
No. I can't say that I have. Have you?
Every day, I wake up to more pain than the day before. I've tried drugs, doctors, meditation. All to no use. They say that God is nothing if not compassion. If that's true, how can He want this for me? He must not exist. Must have been expecting a miracle.
What'd you just say?
Nothing.
What did you just say?
I must have been expecting a miracle.
A miracle? So all of this is my fault?
No, I didn't say that.
That's exactly what you said.
No, I didn't.
No, you just said that.
You weren't listening.
Listening? You think I want to lend my ears to this? And it's not that I'm not listening, it's that I don't care anymore. You've worn me out.
Professor, I was talking to
Sit
you
down.
about...
Sit down! You were talking to me about a miracle. You don't even know the meaning of the word.
It is not what people have come to think of it as.
It is nothing more than a simple event, otherwise ordinary or commonplace. Like, for example, you're walking through a park on the brink of a bad decision, and you look down and lo and behold, you've stepped in some shit. See? That's all it is. A simple event, bringing into focus the bigger picture. It's not this fantasy idea crap that you've made it into being.
I'm sorry, Professor. I have to go.
Professor.
What?
That was a bit harsh, don't you think?
Why?
A thing like that could push someone like her over the edge.
It would be the best thing that could happen to her.
Professor, we'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Professor isn't here.
Who are you?
I'm Max, the professor's assistant.
You're not going to invite us in?
Detective Wilkes. Detective Harris.
It's not my house.
Well, considering I'm investigating 2 homicides, I don't find that too friendly. What are you up to?
Just grading some papers down here.
What about?
Eschatology.
One more time?
End times, the afterlife, you know, those kind of things. So you're the professor's assistant. You like working for him?
I get something out of it.
Oh, good. Come on.
There?
Yeah.
Mean anything?
Not necessarily. It's a compass.
Oh, I think necessarily.
That part we know. What else can you tell us about it?
Well, it could, but, there's usually more to it as part of the Freemasons' primary emblem.
Go on.
You'd have this compass combined with this square.
So there's a missing piece. Anything else you want to say on the subject?
Anything you don't want to say?
I don't understand.
Oh, I think you do. Even if I don't.
I don't get you.
Holding back is one thing, but you don't have to get all itchy about it.
I'm not itchy.
No?
All I know is the Freemasons' tools are used for personal and spiritual growth, and they're made to build good men.
I still think you're itchy.
Look, the professor's a good guy, an amazing scholar, and a great boss. He didn't have anything...
Who said anything about the professor?
Then why are you here?
Come on. What is it?
It's in there.
Imagine that.
What's that there? Hit and run, huh? The missing piece.
Have a cup.
What is this, poison?
I wouldn't do that. I'm afraid you don't have a cup big enough. I wasn't sure what to do with this one. Whoever it belongs to forgot to sign it.
Well, I'm sure by process of elimination, you can figure out who it is.
I wasn't sure how to grade it. It doesn't really answer the question, but asks a new one.
The time envisioned by Daniel to be an extremely stressful time when Michael, the angelic patron of Israel, will stand over them, guaranteeing that all whose names are written in the book of life will be rescued, is what is in doubt. The question arising from the opening phrase is, at the time, invites far deeper question. At what time? At what time will they go out and look on the dead bodies of men who have rebelled against me? For the worm shall not die, their fire shall not be quenched, and they shall be in accordance with all flesh. Max, have you been in my study today?
No. They've made you a suspect, haven't they?
The whole world is suspect.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure.
That's a load of crap.
What?
This may be none of my business, but, people are dying. Doesn't that mean something to you? This isn't some kind of academic exercise. I'm just wondering, what are you going to do?
You know, Max, you're absolutely correct. This is none of your goddamn business.
I can't help it. You're important to me. What I can't understand is what's important to you.
Me. That's what's important to me, Max. Me.
Excuse me, have you seen Professor Black? Mr. Professor. Mind if we bother you with a couple of questions?
We found something having to do with this latest case. Something we just dug up.
Or rather, the coroner found something. Something in his mouth. Oh yeah, he was trying to tell us something. That is, the killer was trying to tell us who he is. Serial killers do things like that sometimes to prove their superiority.
There was a note. Fished out of his gut.
Well, that's a copy. The original got a little soiled.
Anastasis.
Professor?
It's a Greek word. And an apostolic word. It is usually translated to mean resurrection.
There's a piece of irony. You see how he draws attention to himself by hiding? By stuffing the word resurrection into the dead guy's mouth. He's saying that either he didn't believe in it, or the victim didn't believe in it. See, I could make a whole career out of a case like this. He made him eat his words. Funny thing about words, they tell on people.
People live and die by them.
Thanks, Professor. Wait a minute. You said usually. That the word is usually translated resurrection. Is there another interpretation?
Well, it means awakening.
Awakening a dead guy. Well, that reminds me. Have something belongs to you.
These fell from the bookshelf while we were talking to your assistant. Naturally, we had to look into it. Question being, why would you be so interested in this?
My mother was in the hospital the same night that happened, and these help remind me of how lucky I am that she made it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Check, please.
You cannot keep this up.
I'm almost done.
No. You got to stop what you're doing. You are taking things too far. I cannot be involved.
You're already involved.
This is not a debate. There are consequences for the things that you are doing.
I can't stop now.
We're talking about people's lives.
What do you expect me to do?
Stop, that's what. Stop and go with me.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Next time, I won't be alone.
It's not like I have a choice.
Now you sound just like them.
What did you say?
I done talking.
There's nothing going on here, man. What makes you think there's something happening?
I got a tip.
It's just a big old waste of time.
Look, just don't think of it that way. Think of it like jail. Only you get to go home at the end of the day. You see where I'm going?
I'm beginning to see. You need to back off. I've had it up to here. You understand me? You're really starting to piss me off.
That's why I do it.
For the last time, I'm telling you, this has got to stop. I'm not going to take it anymore.
What are you going to do about it? You know, I believe you're serious. I had no idea this was upsetting you so. But now that I know, it's going to get a lot worse.
Why? Why can't you just leave me alone?
Because people like you need to be stopped. And I'm not going to quit until the job is done.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing you want to hear.
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
Hey, get in the car. You want to tell me what you're doing here?
No. Detective Oaks, I don't.
You know my name. Seems you have the advantage on me.
More than one.
You know I hate threatening people. Spoils a surprise. But I better start hearing some serious answers.
Why? Everything you've heard thus far doesn't seem to have done you very much good.
Tell me your goddamn name or I'm gonna start beating it out of you.
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
You're gonna do what? For the last time, who are you?
Put that gun down. And you, get the fuck out of here.
No, man. Come on, please. Please, I didn't... Don't do it, man. Don't. Please, man. I swear to God. Don't do it. No, please. You're gonna kill me. Oh. Oh.
To destroy the bringer of doom.
When I tell you that this man was a force in the field of language, I mean he was electrifying.
Didn't ask for any of this.
When it came to linguistics, he was the last word. In fact, when the interpretation of the Dead Sea Scrolls came under dispute, he was chosen to settle the score.
Perception and enunciation and divine process goes way beyond abstract.
The Dead Sea Scrolls. I don't think anyone was able to settle the score on that subject.
The Imams of Islam, the guardians of Catholicism, the Hebrew scholars, and every other camp in between brought pressure to bear.
Human perception and divine process. Enunciation.
those ingrained religions and so much at stake.
Yes. But you see, this was a moral struggle. Would his findings simply echo that which we had already known and heard about? Or would there be a repudiation of everything, thereby ushering in something which was completely new and unknown?
Well, what happened? What did he say?
Nothing. Not a word. What happened to him? God only knows.
Doesn't work the way it used to. Human perception and enunciation and divine process goes way beyond the abstract. God damn it, I got it.
From victim number 1 to the stuffed mouth guy to all the way to victim number 3, look for some kind of progression.
You mean like a schedule? From the first to the second was 10 days. And from the second to the third was 6.
Doesn't have to be days, just some kind of pattern. I'm telling you, somewhere, something about this tells us something about that.
What if there's a pattern?
Oh, there's a pattern. People can't help it. Natural-born creatures of habit. The thoughts we think, the way we feel, the things we do, are all held together by shit we've done in the past. It's the nature of the beast.
Suppose I find this pattern and solve this thing. Then instead of telling what I know, keep it to myself. Unless I could relieve some pressure.
You know, I always thought you were stupid. But I must admit, I didn't give you the credit you deserve. You couldn't do that. But that would oblige me to let known certain things that I was working so hard to keep to myself.
Go ahead.
Excuse me?
You heard me, motherfucker. I'm done with all your constant bullshit. So anytime you want to broadcast my sins, go ahead. Be my fucking guest. Tell the whole fucking world!
You know, you remind me of the prostitute that announces to her husband, I'm done fucking. And I'm starting with you.
Professor? Professor, can I talk to you?
I'm sorry, I have to be somewhere.
Max asked me to talk to you.
About?
About helping you with your work. Grading papers, research, anything I can do.
Rebel, bring me the English Hebrew.
What?
The translation from English to Hebrew. Come on, come on, come on, give it to me. Ah. Shoal.
What does it mean?
Well, the word translation is a little muddled, but it derived from the word necromancy.
Study of the dead. Study of the dead.
Yeah. Dead, to look into death, into the dead, which later became to ask.
To ask what?
That's it, to ask. To ask.
Pardon me, Professor, I...
Not now! To ask. That's it. That's the question.
Rebel, come here!
This is for you.
Thank you. Professor, I wanted to ask you about something I've been looking into.
Sure.
It's a serum.
What were some of the effects?
It's known to cause memory loss.
Ah.
Nepentha.
You know it.
Yes. Researched it for years. It was known as the Forgetful Wonder.
What can you tell me about it?
What do you want to know?
Where can I find it?
You can't. The secrets have been lost. Anyone wanting to find out about it would have to do what I did.
Which is...
You would have to go to the indigenous countries where it was once used. And then you would have to experiment with plant and plant combinations. And then hope against hope that you come across it.
Sounds impossible.
Rebel, I have decided that I want to try and do something about these murders. As of late, I've been at my wit's end. And I wouldn't ask you to be involved in this if it weren't really necessary.
You want me to help?
Yes. I want to smoke the killer out.
What do you want me to do?
In this party around here, someone. Oh, this must be the spot right here. Hey. Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. Baked Zeti Primavera just like my mama used to make. Boy, you don't know what you're missing. And a little bit of bruschetta cheese never killed nobody. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you're supposed to do it. And what? All I'm saying is whoever put this thing together sure know how to party. You know, look here, I don't mean no disrespect. But all I was saying was that when my time comes, you know, when it's time for me, I just hope somebody will hook me up like y'all did here. Hey, you know, cause, you know, sometimes you got to appreciate, you know, savor, you know, the moment. Sometimes in life, you know, the great things, they don't happen all the time. Where's the host at? I want to congratulate the host. Oh, there she is.
Oh my gosh.
I promise not to wake. You know, this is beautiful. I know how you feel when you lose your own flesh and blood, your own pride and joy, a child that you love more than anything in this world was just murdered down like he ain't nothing. And I got one better. Now, how would you feel if the one who did this got away free like a breeze on some humbug technicality? And on top of all of that, he going around bragging and telling everybody and their mama that my son bought it on himself.
Oh, where is it? I don't give a damn. You be careful.
Sorry.
Stop me.
So sorry.
Hey, drunk ass son of a bitch. Who do you think you are coming in here?
Now you know how I felt. You lost your son too.
Make you fucking throw it out!
I hope you all go to hell.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! You hear me? I'll kill you!
I thought that was you.
How are you?
Is this your new hideout?
Not anymore.
You're hard to get. What is it about you? This bother you? Why do I find you so irresistible?
Seems like a question you have to answer.
No. I'm asking you.
I can't answer that.
Oh. You're gonna answer.
Why?
Because I have to know. I made up my mind that the next time I saw you, I wasn't gonna let you get away until I got what I came for.
I don't think you understand.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand that you and I are going to be together.
You make it hard to resist.
Doesn't matter if you do. Either way, it's gonna happen. Today is the day. I'm ready. When you are.
There's one thing. If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Good. Because I'm dying to know.
Are you fucking nuts?
I tried to call. I didn't have a choice.
Come in here, man. You want to get me busted?
Please, Harley, it won't happen. It won't happen again.
You're goddamn right it won't.
This is different. You don't know what's happened. Please, Harley. I need a fix.
Do it yourself. I don't have time for this shit.
Gail! How much did you fucking take? Fuck! Gail! Gail! Jesus fuck, Gail!
I really did.
Gail! Go somewhere else and fucking die! Wake up, bitch! Wake up, bitch! Jimmy! 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 Gail, wake up! Gail! Motherfucker Jimmy!
What?
God damn it!
What?
Fuck! Gail!
Now you're a murderer. Now you're a murderer.
Damn it! What the hell did you do? Shh, Rebel. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Are you okay? Listen, don't you ever do that again.
What?
Did you hear me? Don't ever do that again.
Yes. Professor. But the feeling was indescribable. things from the past disappeared. Like they never happened. As if that, not this, is real.
1 second. Yes, hello.
Professor Black, this is Detective Welch. Sorry to be such a pest, but we're really in over our heads here. And we could really use your help to piece together some of this stuff.
Fine.
You come by this evening?
Yes. Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'll see you then.
Thank you very much.
You were asking me if I remembered? I'll never forget it. Because of the boy, mainly, and because they didn't have to die. How anyone could just leave him there like that, I never understood. But if it's details you want, I'm gonna have to transfer you to records. Are you sure? Okay, bye.
Anything you can imagine can be used to kill somebody. Isn't that right, Will?
All these murders, all I have is killing on my mind.
Car in the fountain.
And then you'll also see, in
Something
addition,
in his mouth.
here is a round
Somebody
throwing weapon.
confused a
Maybe someone might surprise me.
Serial killers do things like that sometimes. Awakening a dead guy.
In what book of canon or apocryphon? In what chapter, text, or verse is there anything that could tell us,
trying to tell us
how to get out?
They've made you a suspect, haven't they?
And then you'll also see, in addition, here is a round throwing weapon.
kill
All these murders, all I have is killing on my mind.
Maybe someone might surprise me.
What do you want? Why are you after me?
I'm not after anything. I came before you.
You didn't come before me. You scared the hell out of me.
I came to warn you.
Warn me from who?
Yes. Yes.
This person is very close to you. And you must get him before he gets you.
Thank you, Richard. Oh, listen. I really need to think this thing out.
Try to make sense of it.
Was there something wrong with the pecans?
No. I think I've got this thing figured out.
Good.
I have an idea why it's all happening.
Good for you. I was afraid perhaps you didn't enjoy the pecans. And I was wrong to have thought that. You did enjoy them, that's good. Anyway.
Michael. I was brought here, right? I was brought here because of something you did.
On the contrary.
Yes. I was brought here because of something that you did. Now, what did you do? You know, don't you?
Know what?
The answer.
Even if I tell you, you'd never find out.
Then what am I doing here?
You're wasting time. You're standing on a bridge to nowhere.
Bridge? What are you talking about, bridge? I don't know anything about a bridge.
The problem is, you've stopped beyond the point where you can cross. The problem is the cross.
The cross? Are you talking about the Ankh? The Egyptian symbol for life?
What is that?
The symbol. A symbol.
What is a symbol?
A symbol taken from the word symbolin, to throw away, to unite.
What?
Wait, I'm getting it. Wait a minute, I'm getting
Professor,
it.
Wait for what?
I don't know!
I know you don't know! You don't know because you don't want to know. Where's the word for that? The Greek word, to tear meaning from experience.
That's the word...
Diabolos.
Yes, diabolos. Yes.
To tear apart, to divide.
You stop playing with me. Please. What in the hell do you want to tell me?
I could tell you. But I won't.
Michael.
What?
Do you have creative utterance?
Professor, you have creative utterance.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
I'm going home.
I meant that. How would you like to get a letter like that?
Like what?
Like the kind where there's no chance to reply.
I have to go.
Don't be late.
Are you? Am I?
No. You're not. You're going about this all wrong. You cut lengthwise when you mean business. All you're doing is making a mess.
Thought you'd have it all wrapped up by now.
Yes, sir.
Call you back.
That's it?
The DMV record that went cold was a declaration of non-use.
And the orphan?
The orphan. Another dead end.
So you have me believe that the kid just disappeared, and the vehicle just vanished into thin air?
You think I'm holding out on you?
No. You know why?
Why?
Because you're all out of strikes and you never had any balls.
That's it.
Where are you going now?
You wanted it? You got it.
Really? Let me have what he's made.
I killed that kid.
I thought you quit.
I called the kid.
And?
We have a chance, Harris.
Look, you shouldn't have involved me. I want you out. Give it up, man. Kevin?
Now, what is so damn important? You had me leave the station.
Brooks?
Harris, he's going to be able to close the case without much help from me. We'll name you a guy in 1 or 2 days' time.
Good. Why tell me now?
Because you're the captain.
We got it.
Yeah. Scotch on the rocks.
Yes, hello.
Professor. Detective Wilkes. I found one that matches. The guy was killed when someone set an arrow ablaze and drove it through his heart. He was burned beyond recognition. Only the arrow made of steel was left intact.
Were there any other clues besides the arrow?
Only the arrow was left. There was a word etched in it.
Well, what was the word?
Hamarita.
Hamarita, you know it?
It's a Greek word. Traditionally translated to mean sin. It's also used in archery. It means missing the mark.
You have to understand that for the Gnostic, the original Christian, to sin was not to do something evil or against God, but to make a mistake, to do something contrary to one's true nature. Yeah, that's right.
Professor, was there any students that went missing from your class?
My class? No. Oh, wait. At the beginning of the term, there was one student that dropped the course.
You remember his name?
No. You know what? Why don't you call my assistant, Max? He'd have that information, okay?
Thank you. Detective Wilkes.
Yeah.
Max, I'm looking for the name of a student from Professor Black's class who may have dropped out of the term early.
We might be able to find out in the roll book.
Where?
At Professor Black's house.
At the professor's?
Yeah.
Why don't I meet you there?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in 15.
You've reached the phone of Detective Harris. Leave a message.
Harris? It's Wilkes. I'm on my way to the professor's. Meet me there ASAP. Max! Professor Black! Reynolds. James Maxwell Reynolds. Wow. What are you doing? No! No!
Richard. Richard, open the door. Richard, I need to talk to you. Richard! Doctor? Doctor! Richard? Richard! Richard, I gotta talk to you. Richard! Richard!
Oh, is there something wrong with the pecans?
No. No. I think I got this whole thing figured out. Why it's happening.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid you hadn't enjoyed them, and you know myself, I like pecans, and now you like pecans, and we both like pecans, and that's good. Just we both like them.
Yeah, but forget about the pecans. This is not about pecans. This is about the murders. This is about the murders and who's committing them. See, he's making a. He's trying to make a point. He's been leaving symbols, dates, and symbols. And they're all leading to one thing. The path. It's the path of the left hand. The cave of the cosmos. Cancer!
The pecan is originally a part of the hickory family, and it was closely related to the walnut.
See, it's all an association.
Huh.
With John the Baptist. An identification into the psyche. The body. The suffering. The pain of the world.
Who cares?
See, John the Baptist was an initiator. See, he was the one that put us on the path away from these things. See, in Christianity, when you're trying to achieve gnosis, one's consciousness, one with consciousness, you have to first go through the first stage of initiation. The first stage of initiation is baptism by water. Cleansing oneself of all its earthliness.
I know.
You see what I'm saying? The second victim was suffocated. He was found with a note stuffed down his throat.
The only nut tree that grows naturally in North America. Did you know that? Something else, huh?
Don't you see? He's turning the whole thing on its head. He's saying that there is no God.
Richard, I'm so glad you dropped by. Because there's just simply not that many people interested in this type of thing. And I have to...
Richard.
Leave me alone!
Richard, I know what you're saying. Why was not the first victim water? Because he's reversed the order.
This rich history goes all the way back to the 16th century.
See, John the Baptist was born during the summer solstice, making him Cancer. For pagans, Cancer represented a way into the cave, birth, the metaphysical coming into contact with the physical.
And it has been known to heal many, many wounds.
What? Jesus!
Richard. Native Americans have been known to plan their entire activities around its growth. They called it Algonquin. Hard to crack.
Jesus was in a completely opposite direction, 180 degrees. He was born during the winter solstice. Capricorn! The right-handed path. The way out of the cave. You see, he was moving us away from space and time and suffering. The murder has flipped it to contradicting. There's something you're not telling me. Why?
I can't, okay? I can't.
Richard, tell me about creative utterance.
Creative utterance reaches back to the times of Pharaoh, when ancient Egyptians came to believe the creative force of the spoken word. A thing to be divine. Amen. You know the god? Amen?
Yes, go on.
It was believed that Amen, whose name means hidden, was a noble, and that he created the universe, time, dimension, and therefore was way beyond our perception. Created the world from a concept, and then that concept was nothing but an image in the creator's mind.
Oh, go ahead.
Why? I don't see why my telling you any of this means anything to you.
Just go ahead. Please, Richard.
Accordingly, the Egyptians came to see everything as a manifestation of what the heart plans and what the tongue commands.
Yes. So ye shall think, so ye shall be.
This link between human perception, divine process, and enunciation are way beyond the abstract. All right? Enough for you? Okay? Hey, look. Listen to me. Now, you came to me. You came to me. To find out what I think. What I know. And you came to me. And what I think and what I know is that you should think long and hard. Trust me on this. You should think long and hard before you take one more God-forsaken step. Leave this alone. Good night.
I killed that boy. That little boy. God, oh God.
Somebody help!
Forgive me.
Only God can forgive.
Max, I'm looking for Professor Black. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Did you try him at home? I just spoke to him there.
At home?
Wait, no. Come to think of it, there was something in his appointment book about a meeting he has tonight. But that won't be for another couple hours.
You know where?
This is where it all began.
I was right. It is you, isn't it?
What do you think, Professor?
Did you hear what I said? I said I know who you are. You're Michael. You're Mike.
Michael, the sword that took John the Baptist's head.
You're the one.
No.
Will you help me, please?
You don't understand.
No, it's me. It's me that you want.
Please, me. Please. Hell is nothing next to this.
Michael, she doesn't even know who you are.
Then tell me who you are.
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Then tell me! Please! I can't take it. Help me, please. I just want to die.
You've been killing yourself for years.
Then finish me!
Finish you. There's nothing left of you to finish.
Take whatever's there, please.
Why should I?
My whole life has been a torture. A rack of screams and torment. A pile of whips and lashes. Lashes and whips. Linked together by nothing but a chain of horrors! Please help me.
For days and days and years, you have made a store of fear. You found it neglected, and you took hold of it for keeps. You found it in the cold, and you nourished it to health. You don't know what you want.
No, I do.
You got it backwards. Look at yourself. You say death, but you have no idea what you're saying. What do you want?
I don't know.
How can you claim to want something when you have no idea what it is that you want? You chase the grave as if you knew what went in it. You like pain? What is it that you want?
Michael!
What is death?
I don't know.
Think about it. I know who you are, and I know who you are too. I know who you really are.
Professor. Professor Black.
Max?
The police. The police are all over your house. There must have been, I don't know, some kind of accident.
An accident?
You've got to do something now. The time has come.
A hit and run?
What?
You said a hit and run.
No, I didn't. I said the time has come.
No, I distinctly heard you say accident!
There was no accident. There had to be a reason. Because there's a reason for everything, right?
There is a reason.
It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is what you believe. Now's your chance. See if you can believe your way out of this.
You're the boy.
I had no choice. None of them had any choice either. And neither do you. You left me standing there. What choice did I have?
My boy.
My mother.
I'm so sorry.
my sister.
I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Say goodbye, Revel.
Don't!
Now die.
Oh no. Professor. Why did you save my life?
I had to.
Look into the eyes that came before the fall, that came before the birth of man, eyes that came before creation. Look into the eyes that have seen your Maker and seen his righteous hand. Do you feel the vengeance? Do you feel the love? And let that love destroy everything you have become. Away goes all the pain. Away goes all the fear. And everything that made you change. And before me is righteous hand. You are born again. Anew. Now rise, Revel. Rise in your death and be reborn.
Thank you.
Michael, it is time. This cannot wait any longer.
I'm ready, Gabriel. Do you know what goodbye means? It's a blessing.